Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hello! So we've been enjoying our time here in Carvoeiro in Portugal. We've had a lovely holiday and we've actually got vlogs up on the channel if you want to catch up with what we did on a daily basis. But what this video is going to be a little tour of the resort that we've been staying in, Monte Carvoeiro. And yeah, we're going to show you what is around, what is available to use, and yeah, hopefully it gives you a bit of an idea if you are staying here yourselves. So what we're going to do first is we're going to head downstairs and we'll start off with like the reception area and what's around there, and then we'll come back up for the apartment tour which we filmed when we first arrived. Alright, so we're starting out here at the car park. So when we turned up, the Bolt, so yes, there's about a 50-minute drive
About 50
from the
minutes,
airport.
yeah. Definitely under an hour.
Yeah, and getting a Bolt from the airport was really easy. And then, yeah, so he originally drove past the entrance, but you were very eagle-eyed. I think you saw this sign that's back here for reception. That's the roundabout that we came up. And then here is the main car park. And then this will lead you into the reception area, like the main hub. And this is where our apartment was as well. So we're going to go around in a bit of a square here. This is how we turned up as well, because reception is just down these stairs. Well, they've also got a ramp. So here on the right hand side, we've actually got a medical centre, and then we've also got a map here. So when we arrived at reception, we got given a map, but also loads of brochures about things in the area that we could do. Helena's just noticed the times for the medical centre on the wall here. And then as we continue further down, you've got the reception. So this is where we first went to check in. And then you've got the opening times as well on the door. So Monday to Friday, 9 AM till 6. We've actually just been in because we're leaving before reception opens on Saturday. But all he said to do was just to leave the keys and the towels, just leave them inside the apartment and then go. So nice and easy. So there's actually a different reception here. We think this is for a different holiday group that we weren't staying with, so we never had to use this reception. You got this nice area here. So you've got like a water fountain in the middle. There's some seating areas here. So I've just seen a sign over there advertising to buy the apartments, and that's by the same people that are over here. So I'm guessing this reception is for people who actually own some of these apartments. So we've also got a cash point on site. It is worth noting that a lot of the places here actually are just cash rather than card. So yeah, just bear that in mind when you're coming out here, maybe to get some euros. So next up, we actually have a supermarket. We've got a spa that's on site. So this is where we picked up most of our stuff. They did have some supermarkets in the town, but the town's about a 10-15 minute walk. So for ease, we used to just go here. We never went here, but you've got Francisca Art Beauty. And that's just as you come out of the shop and to the right. So yeah, just to give you your bearings, there's the supermarket, and then the Art Beauty was over there. And then if you continue walking up, we've got a cafe just here, which we think we might pop in and grab a drink, which we haven't done actually on this trip yet. So the cafe is open from 9 until 3 in the afternoon. That's on a Monday to a Saturday, and then it's closed on a Sunday. And actually, the prices are pretty good in there. For a latte, it's €2.50, which, I mean, when you compare that to back home,
To Costa or something.
it's a steal. One aspect that I love about this resort is that there are a lot of restaurants.
Loads.
There's lots of different places that you can choose to eat. You can eat at a different place every night without even having to go down to the town if you wanted.
Yeah, and it's quite a destination. Like, we see people driving here to use the restaurants. They're all independent restaurants.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a really good variety.
So this one is Mamma Mia. This is pastas and pizzas. And we actually ate here on our first night. Here's a look from the other side. So the staff were really friendly. Food was really nice. So before we move on to the square and showing the other restaurants and showing the pool, we're going to head up these steps and we're going to show you our apartment. So there is the car park. We've come up these steps and then there's the shop down there. So we were in a pretty good location. In fact, I think it was yesterday I needed to get some milk for our breakfast and it was just really easy. I just popped downstairs and I was at the shop. Oh, I don't know if we said, but the shop is open until 9 o'clock at night. So plenty of time for you to grab any extra things you need. We're all the way to the back. Helena loved looking out at this view every time we walked back to the apartment. So we're over here. We're MC8. This is the view that Helena always liked to stop and have a look at before going inside. So what we'll do is when we first arrived, we of course did our apartment tour before we sort of got all our stuff out and it became a little bit untidy. So what we'll do now is we will flash back to when we first arrived and show you the apartment tour.
So this is your view as you enter, but I'm going to turn right first of all. So all of the curtains are drawn at the moment, and when we walked in it was really nice and cool, so I think it's definitely working, and the aircon is blasting, which is so nice. But as you can see outside there's other apartments, and then you come down here and then this is the bedroom. So gorgeous. Huge wardrobe. I mean, you could stay here for weeks, months. It's humongous. So yeah, lots and lots of space, and there's a safe in there as well. You have some cabinets here, full-length mirror, and yeah, the aircon at the moment is working really, really well, which is very good. Nice and cool. A bed looks nice. We haven't done the bed test yet. Haven't jumped on it, but it looks nice and comfy. And then what's really nice about this bedroom is it has its own private balcony, which is really, really lovely. So as you can see here is a balcony. Obviously that's just us next door.
Yeah.
So it is a completely private balcony because that side, that's the end of the villas. So no one next to us at all. So this will be really nice to have like a quiet moment in the mornings and the evenings with a little drink. Got the palm trees. Look at that blue sky. If you could hear like a humming sound, that's because Martyn literally just turned on the aircon in there, if you're wondering what that was. But yeah, so you've got this little hallway back out from the bedroom, the Martyn Bell. Look at that, you could do your workout, it's huge, in the hall. Yeah. You've got a washing machine, which is great, means if there's anything we did want to wash throughout the week, we can. I don't think this one opens. Then next to it, you've got the bathroom, lovely huge mirror, sink, storage underneath, hairdryer, first aid kit, and then nice big shower. And then also the toilet on this side. And then you've got some racks here as well to hang stuff. Back out, more sort of storage, desk. They've got all the Wi-Fi information. Oh, and here actually, we noticed it has an iron and an ironing board. Amazing. So that we did this through my parents' timeshare, but I'm pretty sure you can book these apartments, like if you want, separate. So here, even more storage. I think they've actually put pots and like things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some pots and kitchen stuff in there. Then kitchen, so it's like fully equipped, which is great because if we want, we can have a night in and cook for ourselves. We'll definitely be having breakfast here. Martyn's displaying everything, but yeah, it's pretty much fully equipped. Got a microwave, oven, you have toaster, kettle,
Cutlery.
sink.
Kitchen utensils.
I think that's a dishwasher. It
Tea
is.
towels.
Oh, and they give you a little bit of stuff as well. So some bin bags, some fairy liquid, dishwasher tablets. That's great. And then the fridge. They've left a little bit of milk if we fancy a cup of tea before we head to the supermarket.
And freezer.
Oh, and a freezer as well. What I love as well is this view. This is my favourite view. Look at that. So you can see all the beautiful villas. There's actually mountains in the background. And yeah, cooking with a view. And then background.
Did you split up recycling as well?
Oh yeah, perfect. And then here you have the main living area. Lots of places to sit, big lamp, huge TV. And I believe it has Netflix on there, so you can sign into your account and a few other things, apps. Got some more storage. Pegs. Oh, pegs if you wanna.
Clothes horse.
Yeah, and a clothes horse, so you can do your washing. Lovely. And then last but not least, the big balcony. So this has a table and chairs outside. It's absolutely huge. And then we've got a little palm tree view. And then look, you can see the sea in the distance, just above that villa. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I think we're going to feel very at home here, aren't we?
So we are back at the roundabout that we pointed out at the start of the video. There is the turn on the left to go to the area we've just been. If you carry on straight forward, which we'll do later on, that's the route to like walk down to the town. But we are going to go this way, and we're actually going to go down this path here, because it's going to take us to another restaurant that's on site. So it's actually not open at the moment, but this is Monte Carvoeiro. Apologies for any of these pronunciations, which might be incorrect. But yeah, this is one of the restaurants. Looks nice. We haven't eaten at this one. We actually only realised this was here yesterday.
Yeah.
Because
from the pool.
Yeah, the pool is just up there, which we're going to show you in a second. And we were sat up there and we looked over and we saw people eating. Okay, so we're going to head back this way as if we were going back to our apartment and to the reception area. So just so we get our bearings, there's the roundabout. Oh, there's another cash point over there as well. They all charge about €4 something for you to take cash out. We've got a Monzo card, which actually has already done like the euro conversion. So that's quite a handy card to have if you haven't brought over euros, but if you want to get money out at a cash point. So we've been down that way, Monte Carvoeiro, and now we're going to go this way. This is going to lead us to the pool. And also to the square, which has more restaurants. Got some seating areas if you just want to sit around the resort. And then the pool is just here. So we have wristbands that we need to wear if you want to go into the private pool area. And then there's also a pool bar. And the pool is open from 9 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock in the evening. So it's a nice long period for you to be able to get in the water. It was nice and refreshing every time we went in. So there's a few people around the pool, so I will actually insert some footage that I got on a different day for you. And then if we keep on walking past the pool, this is going to take us to the square, where we've got even more restaurants. I mean, it's a hit with me, this area, because you know how much I love a water feature. So I'm just standing on the opposite side to where I walked in. So we've got Elliot's Restaurant. I'll go up to the menus in a second and show you. So for Elliot's Restaurant, that is a good example of somewhere where you need cash in order to pay. It's cash only. You've got Italian House, pizza, pasta and bar. Now that served me with my favourite meal of this trip. And there's a pesto burger that Helena had, which I keep talking about. She let me have a little bite of it and I was raving about it for the next few days. So we might actually go back there tonight for me to get it. Then you've got the Cocktail Garden. Again, I think that is another place where cash was needed. People enjoying drinks. There was actually a quiz on last night. Pub quiz. Manol's Restaurant and Bar. And then you've got the Black Salt Restaurant and Bar. And they had a live singer on the other night, which was quite nice. We were over at the Italian House restaurant, but we could hear them as well. So here is Elliot's menu. Opens at 6:15 p.m. Closed on Saturdays. Cash only. And a lot of these places actually had takeaway options as well if you wanted to take them back to the apartment. Bread, fish, meat, desserts, starters, veggie. Italian House is open from 11 in the morning till 11 at night, Tuesday through till Sunday, brunch, lunch and dinner. So they do full English breakfast, pancakes, eggs, pizzas, burgers. That was it, the Italian burger, brioche bun, beef burger, lettuce, mozzarella, pesto and dry tomato. And I actually had, when I was here, the ribeye, which came with fries, garlic sauce and salad. And it was huge. And then you got your soft drinks, beers, wines, cocktails. This is the Black Salt Restaurant and Bar. Now, we haven't actually eaten here, but it looks really nice. Dishes with slightly higher price, I would say, than some of the other restaurants. Starters, fish, meat options, homemade desserts. So yeah, like Helena was saying, we've seen many people parking up and then coming into here for like their evening meal. Maybe they're locals or they've travelled from somewhere. So yeah, it's a really nice place to come and have food. And you can access the road that takes you down to the town by exiting through like one of the archways, but we'll head back to where the reception area is, just to keep it simple. Getting to know it a little bit better now. So there is the main hub. And then we're going to carry on now. We've come out and we're going to the left. Keep walking down this way. And this is the route that'll take us into the town. So yeah, it's about a 10 to 15 minute walk. Can be a little bit steep coming back. It's all right on the way because it's downhill. Coming back might take a little bit longer, depending on how tired you are. If it is a little bit of a struggle and that you don't want to do the walk, then we've been using Bolt a lot to get around. So we use the Bolt app to get from the airport to this resort, and then we also used Bolt to get us to, we went to a water park. We went to Aqualand Algarve. The weather has just been fantastic while we've been here. We've noticed that in the mornings on our balcony, it can be a little bit windy, but then once the sun hits, I mean, it's really nice and warm. And then in the evening, it gets a little bit windy again. Not sure when you're watching this, but just to give you a reference, we're here in September, early September. And can you see the sea? Love being by the sea. Just does wonders. So yeah, if you carry on down here, get to the end, go left, and then there's going to be some steps on your right hand side, which you'll go down. And then just a short walk after that, you'll reach the main town. And then once you're in the main town, you've got shops, you've got restaurants, you've got bars, you've got the beach, and then you've got the boardwalk, which you can walk along. You've got caves that you can explore. There's lots of different things to do in the town itself. So what I'll do, just to save me going down to show you, I'll insert some clips from our actual stay of things that we got up to, so you've got a better idea of what's to do in the town. So I hope you enjoyed that little glimpse of some of the things that we got up to. If you want like a more in-depth explore of the area and what we did, then we do have the vlogs on the channel as well. And hopefully this gave you a little bit of an idea of what to expect if you're coming here.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you have a holiday booked. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, if you like this one, hit the like button and also subscribe.
Bye.
Toodle pipski.